All right, so today we're going over one-step equations. So the first thing is to locate the variable. The second thing is to determine the operation tied to the variable. The third step is to use inverse operations, which means inverse means opposite, on both sides of the equal sign to solve, and then you want to check your solution. So the inverse operations can be used to solve equations. So on this one, we're going to put addition, and the inverse or opposite of addition is subtraction. Then right here, we're going to do multiplication. And the inverse or opposite of multiplication is division. So I've circled the problems that we're going to do together, what I'm going to do with you as an example. So right here, x plus 7 equals negative 1. So we need to move this 7 over here. And so because this is addition right here, we are going to subtract. And you want to make sure you get the x by itself, so we're going to subtract 7 from both sides. So this cancels out. So negative 1 minus 7 is going to be x equals negative 8. Okay? If we're looking right here, again, we want the k to be by itself. And so we have negative 21 equals k minus 8. So this means we are going to add 8 because that is opposite. And then negative 21 plus 8.
It is now time for all remaining bus riders. Please be walked to the bus port at this time. All remaining bus riders, teachers, please walk your students to the bus port at this time.
So then k is going to equal negative 13. All right. So with multiplication and division, similar steps. So we need to get the a by itself. And so when we have a number and a letter next to each other, that means to multiply. So this means we're going to divide this by 4 because that's the number right there. So if we divide one side by 4, we divide the other side by 4. So then we have a by itself, and negative 24 divided by 4 is going to be negative 6. And you turn it over and look at number 10. We have 2 equals r divided by negative 8. And so we have division here. So the opposite of division is multiplication. And because this is at the bottom, we're going to multiply by negative 8. And then we're going to multiply this side by negative 8. And so this 8 and that 8 cancels out. So then r is going to equal negative 8 times 2 is going to be negative 16. All right. So then let's just do another quick review. Number 15, a plus 15 equals 2. The opposite of addition is subtraction. So minus 15 on both sides. That cancels out. So a is going to equal negative 13. And then number 18, y 9 equals negative y. We're going to divide this. This y means it's 1, so we're going to divide them both by negative 1. And so then negative 9 is going to equal y. Okay? And so you need to finish the rest of these. And you need to make sure that you're writing the steps out just like I did. And yes, you can use a calculator to solve because you have your classmates had a calculator in class. If you have any questions, let me know.